Hello and welcome to Optimal Mindset. In a world of mediocrity, we are here to chase excellence. Everything that is around us, whether we can see them or not, are always in a state of motion. Things are always moving, always vibrating. From the smallest of atoms to the largest of planets, we are in a constant state of motion and vibration. The principle of conservation of energy states that energy is neither created nor destroyed, but it is transformed from one form to another. We are all in constant forms of vibration, whether we are happy or sad, angry or calm. We emit energy and vibrations that cannot always be seen but can easily be felt. Think of a stranger walking with a smile on his face compared to someone who is walking with a scowl. You sense a feeling of warmth and familiarity when noticing someone calm and smiling compared to someone who is flustered and in a state of frustration. We have all heard about the saying, "As you sow, so shall you reap." The saying is worth its weight in gold in the world of vibrations. Some people also call it karma. Whatever you do, it comes back to you. For every action, there is a reaction. Now that we know all that, what can we do about it? And how does it help someone to have an optimal mindset just by thinking about vibrations? We need to be more mindful of everything we choose to add to our life and to what we want to put in this world. Reflect on this quote by Richard Wiseman. He said, "When you gossip about another person, listeners unconsciously associate you with the characteristics you are describing, ultimately leading to those characteristics being transferred to you. So say positive and pleasant things about friends and colleagues, and you are seen as a nice person. In contrast, constantly complain about their failings, and people will unconsciously apply those negative traits and incompetence to you." This is not just limited to words, of course. Even when it comes to action, the same holds true. For instance, research suggests that actions done to someone is usually repeated by the person to whom it is done. Violence begets violence, so those who have been in the traumatic end of receiving violence also happen to initiate violence from their own end. However, it is not all gloom and doom. Just how violence begets violence, kindness also begets kindness. It is no wonder that a lot of wealthy people choose to get into philanthropy and give away their wealth. They do know that a lot of it will be returned to them, probably in multiple folds of the actual amount that they may have donated. This is not necessarily a selfish way to earn more money, because your intentions definitely will come into play and intentions matter a lot. But it is a way to be thankful, grateful, and the chance to make a difference. The karmic law states that every action we take will at some point come back to us in the same way as it went out from us. So how is it that you can put to good use in your own life? This is where it is important to put theoretical knowledge into practical application, because all this talk of vibrations and karma are of no use if it does not push you towards a direction of more awareness of the self and being a better person overall, operating at optimal mindset. It is said that karma can be produced in 4 ways. Through thoughts. Every good thought that you have can lead to good words and actions. A lot of people are in no control of their thoughts. Their minds divert all over the place, and thanks to social media and news channels, most of our thoughts are usually fear-based. You need to be in control of your thoughts and try to monitor your thoughts from a third-person perspective. Remember, you can control your thoughts, but also that your thoughts can control you, so be aware of what it is that you are thinking. Through words. Words can brighten your day. They have the power to change how you feel and can also make you feel differently. Be careful in the words you consume, be it in the form of written or verbal. The beauty of the power of words is that you can easily change someone else's day and make them feel special just by being considerate and choosing the words you speak carefully. Through actions that we perform ourselves. This is perhaps the most visible and apparent of all. You can think about brightening up someone's day, and that's a great thought and definitely will have positive ramifications. You can tell someone something kind and tell them to have a great day, and that will definitely give them a slight boost. But if you go out of your way to do something to brighten their day, then you know that you have made a visible difference. This could be something as simple as giving someone coffee, to something more labor-intensive, such as helping someone move. Giving gifts, for instance, is an action that people absolutely love. Simple actions have considerable differences in the lives of people. Through actions that others do under our instructions. This is perhaps not for everyone, in the sense that this is usually for those in a leadership role. Think of Gandhi. By preaching and acting on the concept of non-violence, the movement grew stronger to the point where the country gained freedom. Think Martin Luther King, whose words and actions resonate with people even today. This, however, does not mean that you need to be a political leader to be able to do this. Everyone can be a leader, and you do not need a title for it. If you are in a managerial position, you can devise steps to ensure that the instructions you give to your subordinates actually are followed through and make a difference to the company. If you are in a community, you can help in community activities and form groups that will take care of orphans, or keep the neighborhood clean, or help children in learning entrepreneurship. All in all, what goes around comes around. and we have more power and influence than we actually think we do. Whether we use it for good or bad depends on us. But do unto the world as you would like the world to do to you. Give and you will get. That is how the world has always been. That is how the world will always be. Use this knowledge to reach your best self. With that thought, we send your way a lot of positivity. Thank you for watching Optimal Mindset, and we hope you have a lovely day, month, and year going forward.